Good morning, everybody. I just got out of the Econo Lodge in Little Rock, Arkansas. Small hotel, but it's really nice and really cheap. So today I am heading to Missouri, to Kansas. It's 8 a.m. here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I hope I make it through everything today. It's roughly 10 hours of pure drive time between the sightseeing and whatnot. We'll see how long the day actually lasts. One thing I recognized was that I had a lot of video of the locations where I was, but not enough video, or not any video really, of the drive. And I've actually seen quite a few interesting sights. This time around, I'm going to try and put more video of the actual drive. Now, it's not going to be too long. I'm not going to bore you with endless rows of trees or grass, but at least so you can see how I'm going, because you know the differences between the interstates where there's rest stops every few seconds or places to get gas, as opposed to when you're going through the small towns where they'll show like population 250 and there's not a gas station for miles. Like one of those places, if you break down there, you're in trouble, like yesterday. So I'm gonna do a little bit more video of that, and that should be it. So I will see you all in Springfield, Missouri. See you. So right now I am on US Highway 65 North, and coming from Miami, where you know there's basically no elevation, everything's flat and everything's straight, these roads are pretty fun to drive on. You'd have to be a little bit more aware and keep your mind focused compared to when you're just driving straight for miles and miles and miles. I'm supposed to be on this road for over 100 miles, and I've gone about 20 so far, and I've gone up, I've gone down, winding roads. Some of these sites have been pretty awesome when you go like on the top of a hill and then you look over and you just see hills and trees off on the distance, and you know it's time to go back down. It's a really awesome view. I'm gonna try and set up the camera to get some of these views. I've tried, it hasn't worked so far. Anyways, see you guys in Missouri. I just arrived in Nathanael Greene Park in Springfield, Missouri. This park is way bigger than I expected. When I drove in, there's like a split where it says like there's some things to the left, there's some things to the right. I didn't know where to go. I kind of parked there, then I'm parking to the right now, and I'm gonna eventually go back to the left side. This park is huge. Hopefully I can capture all of it on camera. Let's go and check it out.
The Springfield Botanical Gardens at Nathanael Greene Close Memorial Park was established for enhancing people's lives through plant demonstrations and education. The gardens at the Botanical Center are a resource for leisure, teaching, and public service missions of the University of Missouri Extension and Friends of the Garden. This 114-acre site includes the Master Gardener Demonstration Gardens, the Mizumoto Japanese Stroll Garden, the Dr. Bill Rotson Native Butterfly House, the Gray Campbell Farmstead, dozens of specialty gardens made possible by the Friends of the Garden, the Springfield Host Lions Club History Walk, the Federated Garden Club Perennial Garden, the Nature Grounds Demonstration Playground, and access to the South Creek Greenway Trail. I'm going to stop talking for a second, just so you can understand how peaceful this park really is. The Mizumoto Japanese Stroll Garden is the oldest attraction at the Springfield Botanical Gardens. The 7.5-acre Mizumoto Japanese Stroll Garden was created in 1985 and includes a large koi lake, moon bridge, meditation garden, tea house, and traditional Japanese garden landscaping. Japanese strolling gardens normally feature a path that should be walked in a clockwise direction around a pond or small lake. By following the path, the visitor is presented with a series of scenes which are specifically intended to be viewed at key points around the path. These gardens are maintained by the Friends of the Garden Japanese Gardening Group and park staff. The gardens are supported by the Springfield Sister Cities Association Isesaki Committee.
Was Botanical Garden. I absolutely love this place. I could stay here for hours on end, especially the Japanese Stroll Garden. The Japanese Stroll Garden portion of this park is $3 to enter. The rest of the park is absolutely free. For $3, it's really well worth it, especially if you try and come early in the morning. I can imagine it being really peaceful before people start showing up. But even after people are showing up, it's really nice. It's really pretty, as you saw. And while you're at the center, you can pick up one of these maps and guides from the camera there. This is awesome. It has a map and it has little numbers. And basically what you do is you call this phone number at the top of it. You put the code of whatever you're looking at, and you press the pound key, and you'll hear an explanation of the history behind it, whether it's a certain garden of flowers. I did it while I was just here at the Japanese garden, but there's over 90, I believe, throughout the entire park. So you can go, you can really spend some time here, and it's a really, really great place to go. I hope you come by. I hope if you're in the Springfield area, you come by and see it. Right now, I'm back in my car and I'm heading towards Kansas next. So I will see you when I get there. Saturday, May 10th, and it is 6:06 p.m. I am somewhere in Butler County, Kansas. Weather report just came on saying that there's a severe thunderstorm warning for basically all of southern Kansas until 6:45 p.m. with wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour and ping pong ball sized hail. They are saying that vehicle damage will happen, and I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing nearby, no place to stop. Really, right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue going towards Wichita. Hopefully it's not as bad as the warning was. If it gets that bad, I'm not doing anything in Wichita, and then I'm going to my next stop, which is Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We will see how things turn out. Wish me luck. Well, as you see, I am not driving. I was gonna try and continue going down the route, but once I made it maybe 5 miles ahead, hail just started pelting the car. I mean, it was pretty bad. I was getting nervous because of the radio warning earlier. I hit a very illegal U-turn. I'm back at a rest stop, maybe about 10 miles from where that happened, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait it out. Lightning flash. They said it's supposed to continue until 6:45. It is 6:25 right now. I will wait until then and probably give it another shot. I will see what happens. What's going going on, guys? I just got here in Wichita, Kansas. Obviously, there were some delays on the way here. So what I came to see, which was the Mid-America All-Indian Center, that's closed right now. But they have a monument out here. It lights up at night. I won't be here long enough for that. But I'm here to see the Keeper of the Plains monument and go across the bridge. So come along for the ride.
The Mid-America All-Indian Center serves as a cultural center and museum dedicated to educating people about and preserving the heritage of the American Indian. Nearby is the Keeper of the Plains, which stands at the confluence of the Big and Little Arkansas rivers with hands raised in supplication to the Great Spirit. Since the sculpture's installation in 1974 to commemorate the United States bicentennial, it has become a symbol for the city of Wichita and a tribute to the Native American tribes who continue to gather at this sacred site. The Keeper also serves as the focal point of an 8-year, $20 million restoration and river beautification project completed in May 2007. The 44-foot Core-10 steel Keeper of the Plains sculpture now stands elevated on a 30-foot rock promontory surrounded by a plaza which describes the Plains Indian way of life. Pedestrians can access the area via 2 bow and arrow inspired cable stay bridges which span the Little and Big Arkansas rivers. Fire drums on boulders at the foot of the Keeper dramatically light the night. Plantings of sage, bottlebrush, medicinal herbs, prairie grasses, yuccas, and cactus all add to the sense of place and time. Renowned Native American artist Blackberry Bozen donated the Keeper of the Plains to the citizens of Wichita in 1974. It was erected at the junction of the 2 rivers and dedicated May 18, 1974, with Senator Bob Dole on hand for the dedication. The renovated Keeper of the Plains was dedicated on May 18, 2007. The area is free and open to the public year-round.